You leave the conversation unsure. Were they being kind or were they being polite? It's time to stop guessing whether they like you and start seeing the signs that they actually want to connect. Hey, what's going on? My name is Coach Lee Hopkins. My pronouns are he, him, his, and you're listening to the Patterns of Possibility podcast, the podcast for late diagnosed autistic adults who want real relationships without fake masks. Let's talk connection, clarity, and showing up as your authentic self. I'm going to give you the ultimate way to discover whether or not people like you or not, so that you can just stop guessing once and for all. Once and for all, you do this technique, you learn it, you're done, you never have to guess. The biggest problem with guessing if people like you is that you assume that they don't like you. They assume that they don't like you. And there's a lot of doubt that comes into this because rejection sensitivity disorder runs rampant in the community, but it sits there and it creates your reality. It creates the reality and it filters every action, every behavior, everything that they say to you. It gets filtered through this lens of they don't like me. So even the smile that they could have for you is malicious for you, or it's condescending, or it's something that's negative, something that you don't desire to have from them. It's an indication, and it will always be an indication, that they don't like you because you are filtering your reality through the idea that they don't. It is impossible for them to do something that shows that they like you if you firmly believe that everything they do demonstrates that they don't like you. You just can't get it past your brain. So that's like the number one thing that keeps us guessing whether or not. And we guess because we're afraid to know for sure. So rejection sensitivity disorder, again, it's right there. And it says, don't ask them. You already know the answer. Don't look at them that way. You already know the answer. Don't try anything to hang out with them. Don't try to be friendly because they're going to shut you down. You already know the answer. So you don't get an opportunity to get the other person's experience with you. And even if you did get an opportunity, even if you were like, I wonder why don't you like me? If you have the mindset that they don't, you will listen to them and hear every single reason, even though they're telling you that they do like you. You get stuck. So I don't want to keep you stuck there in this idea that you have to guess if they like you. Going around this, it's a mindset thing. It's really about how you think about relationships before you go and you start a conversation and you ask them. Because you have already trapped yourself in a prison in which they do not like you. They do not care for you. No matter what they say that looks positive to somebody else on the outside, it is completely the opposite for you from your point of view. Can you see how that's a terrible place to be? It's a terrible place to be in the mindset. So we want to get out of that. We want to remove ourselves from that as soon as possible. And the way is through your mindset. Your mind is filtering the reality, saying that everybody's doing things to hurt you and they're not interested in you, and you believe it. But you want to change that. And the way you change that is to start changing your beliefs about what people do. So here's how you do it, and you do it hard and fast. Like, you really have to do an exercise in changing what you believe is hurtful and what is helpful. What is hurtful and what is helpful. There are specific actions and behaviors that you could undoubtedly point out and say, look, it's something that hurts me. When you don't call me back, when you steal all my money, when you make fun of me, that hurts. That's an indication that they don't like you. Because my definition of people who like you are people who want your well-being. They want you to be well. And if they do things to you that harm your well-being, then it's an indication that they don't like you. But what I want to say for you is to get clear on what people do that demonstrates that they like you. So if we go down this list, I've got a list. If we go down this list and we talk about some things, and this is all positive things, if you believe that it demonstrates that they like you, then believe it. And I'll explain that more in a minute. But if they check up on you without being prompted, that shows that they like you. If they remember specific things that you said, that shows that they like you. If they invite you to events or hangouts, that shows that they like you. They make adjustments to plans to include you, that shows that they like you. They ask questions about your interests or routines, that shows that they like you. So those are 5 ways that somebody will show you that they like you. And if they do one of those 5 things and you say, they don't like me. Wait a minute. Wait, why? Why would, no, we're not doing that anymore. Don't do that anymore. That's what I want to say. I mean, in order to get past this, you have to pick one action, one set of actions and behaviors and say, this is what people do when they like me. And believe it. And believe it. What you're going to do, though, is you're not going to be like, oh, they completely care about me. But you want to investigate more. The more actions and behaviors that people do that are in line with what you have defined for yourself, you must believe in. You have to go believe in that. And you hang out with them and you learn more about them until you find things that you have fully defined as things that you do not like, or that things that demonstrate that they do not like you. Like they steal your money, they say mean things to you, they leave you out of plans, they stop listening and they interrupt you. If they do those things, it's a clear demonstration that they don't like you. At the very least, what it demonstrates is that you don't like it. That's really the key to connecting with people, is understanding what you will and what you will not tolerate, outlining those things specifically and believing in them. So if they check in on you and you say, they're just doing that, or they don't really care, wait. That's that filter coming in again. Appreciate that they checked up on you. Appreciate that they remembered specific things that you said. Appreciate that they invited you out to events. Assume that they are interested in you because they adjusted their plans to include you. Assume those things. And then you go with new ideas or a new sense of, yeah, this is what I was looking for. This is it. They continue to demonstrate that they like me. You will never, ever, ever really feel like people like you if you don't believe in this congruency here. Set that out for yourself. These are 5 actions and behaviors that people do that demonstrate that they like me. And watch for them. And when they appear, believe and investigate further. How much do they like you? How much do you like them? And that's how you start creating those meaningful relationships. So if this is helpful to you, let me know. Drop a comment. I'd appreciate it. Actually, tell me some of those things that people can do to show that they like you. All right? It'd be really interesting to hear about that. Hey, thanks for listening. Do me a favor, like, subscribe, share this podcast with everyone and anyone. Thanks. Most people think that they're bad at relationships, but the truth is that they've never been taught how to connect without losing themselves. I'm Coach Lee, and I built the Connection Lab to fix that. It's a 12-week small group coaching experience for people who are done masking, overgiving, and guessing what others want. You'll get real practice, clear tools, and weekly support in a group of just 4 people. How dope is that? We start July 30th. So if you're ready to build real relationships without burning out, Go to patternsofpossibility.com/connection lab to learn more. That's patternsofpossibility.com/connection lab.